Okay, we tried to put the bed together, but there was a part that fell off, so I'm not sure if I'm going to be able to fix it. And that part goes on the headboard, and this is the other end, and it's very nicely detailed. But what I really wanted to show was that okay, so each side, both the headboard and the footboard, I think that's what you call it. I'm not sure, but it has like those holes, same. And in those holes, these things, those hooks there are supposed to go in to secure the bed together. So it's kind of heavy, so it looks kind of unsafe. But for this part, from there, the hooks basically just fell off. They gave into the weight of the bed and fell out. And see, that's where it's supposed to go. And even one of the nails twisted. Okay, and the wood seems to still be pretty solid, but I'm going to ask this contractor guy to see what he thinks, and hopefully he can fix it somehow, and he'll probably tell me if it's safe anymore because the last thing I want is to sleep on it and have it collapse and have that big headboard fall on me or something. So that sounds dangerous. So it's kind of the bad thing about buying these antiques online. So I bought this one on Marketplace. It was very cheap, so maybe there's a reason why it's cheap, but it's in very good condition overall. And the thing is, I was supposed to get another day bed, but they were too expensive. And you would think this thing would be really expensive, but I got it basically for free. And so I hired somebody to go pick it up, and he dropped it off. So we tried to put it together, but it's not working. And well, it's working except for that part. And I'll update you guys. Okay, so the contractor that has been doing work to my house, he was able to fix this bed. However, when we put it together, it was really tightly put together that it got kind of stuck, meaning that if I ever need to take this bed apart, I might have problems doing that because it's really tightly put together. However, the contractor said that he would help me if I ever need to dismantle it for whatever reason. This bed was strategically placed in this position, and initially, uh, let me show you here. I'm still able to open the closet door, such as the door to this bedroom. Initially, I thought this bed was too big for this bedroom because it's really tall and it's not big in the sense that it's wide or anything. It just looks grand. It's tall and it takes up a lot of vertical space, but it looks nice. I got used to looking at it. In fact, I think it looks really good in here. And initially, I had a problem finding a mattress, and I had to get it custom made. That was expensive, obviously. So the mattress turned out to be more expensive than the bed itself. And it doesn't this so this mattress I miscalculated with the measurement, so it doesn't really fit in there. It's kind of diagonally in there, so some parts it's really tight and others there's a lot of space, so it's just weirdly fitted in there. I hope I don't mess this bed up, but so far it's been working. It hasn't been giving me any problems. But as you can see, it's just such a beautiful bed. It's grand, it's magnificent. And I've been to Europe and I haven't seen a bed as beautiful as this. In fact, I think this bed rivals many of those beds that I've seen in those castles and chateaus. That's how beautiful this bed is. So the way they had it advertised it as French Empire. I'm not sure what that means, but that's what I guess that's the style of this bed. But it fits perfectly with the Gothic decor, with a Gothic sensibility. And I think my favorite part about this bed is that face right here. I mean, it is just beautiful. I mean, come on, where else do you see a bed like this ever that they make nowadays? Nowhere. I've never seen a bed like this. Like I was saying, it's just the most beautiful bed I've ever seen. I was really surprised that it lasted on Facebook Marketplace for a while, and until one day I just said, "Let me just get it," and I went with my gut feelings, hoping that it wouldn't have a lot of damages or irreparable damages that I couldn't deal with anymore. But as you can see, it has its flaws, it's ancient, it has its cracks, it has its wobbly parts, it's seen so many years. But that just gives it character, that just adds to the beauty of this bed. And if it can tell some stories, I wonder what kind of stories it would tell. I'm sure some really good ones. And as you can see down there, it's missing a whole chunk. And again, it just adds to the beauty of it, to the character. It must be really good wood, by the way. And there's a perfect part, exactly like the other one, but this one is well intact. So this bed, again, it just looks grand. It looks magnificent. It was probably made for a king, but because of the size of it, it's slightly bigger than a twin bed. So most likely it was made for a prince or a king's child or something. But it looks perfect here in my bedroom. Again, it's not a huge bedroom. I haven't been able to find sheets for this mattress since it's really an odd shape and size. So I haven't, the queen sheets are too big for it, and the twin sheets are too small for it. This bed is an art piece in and of itself. Instead of just being a regular bed, it acts like a piece of decoration as part of your Gothic decor or medieval or whatever kind of decor you're going for. So if you ever get a chance to get your hands on an antique bed, an ancient bed, make sure to do your measurements well, make sure to do more research, and just hopefully that bed that you will get, it doesn't have a lot of flaws and damages that are irreparable, because again, that can be problematic, and you might not find parts readily available, and it can be expensive to get them fixed. And luckily, I was able to get help from my contractor. And that's it with this video and this beautiful bed. I hope you guys enjoyed looking at it as much as I enjoy looking at it every day and every night that I go to sleep.